Hello everyone, I'm Dylan, and today I'm reflecting on how the correlations of parenting styles and Erickson's psychosocial development theory influenced my own development. I chose this topic because it relates closely to my experiences growing up, and it has given me insight into how my parents approached and the environment shaped who I am today. According to Baumrindt's theory, there are four parenting styles which have unique impacts on a child's emotional and social development. The first one is the authoritative style, where there is a high amount of responsiveness and demandingness. The second is the authoritarian style, with low responsiveness and high demandingness. Thirdly is the permissive style, where there is a high amount of responsiveness and low levels of demandingness, with few rules. Lastly is the uninvolved style, that has low on both. Growing up, my parents used a mix of two styles. There were times when they were supportive, encouraging me to take the initiative, but they sometimes set very strict rules and punishments if I do not follow them completely. For instance, when I was younger, I would be scolded harshly if I watched YouTube or if I did not take a nap. But as I get older, I get to negotiate my curfew depending on the workload I get from school. This approach made me have aspects on both sides. I seem to have a certain extent of academic success, while I've also developed obedience to authority with high levels of anxiety and low self-esteem. Another theory that we're going to explore is the psychosocial development theory by Erik Erikson. He emphasized the role of social interactions in a person's development throughout life. Each stage of life has a certain trait that needs to be adopted and a problem that needs to be solved. For this video, we will only focus up to the adolescent stage, an estimate maximum of 19 years old. Beginning with infancy, this stage is called basic trust versus mistrust. At this point in life, I do not think I have developed memories yet, therefore I could not recall what actually happened in this stage of life, though I seem to have built a solid foundation of trust with my mother whilst also developing a phobia of bugs. Therefore, I am guessing that something traumatic might have happened then. Moving to the second stage, which is in early childhood, autonomy versus shame. At this point in life, I remembered a memory that stuck for a long time, which is spilling a pack of curry powder on my face as I tried to reach the top of the kitchen counter. I do not recall any bad memories with my parents at this stage, although I feel both autonomous and shame from time to time. But the third stage is in preschool, called initiative versus guilt. At this point in life, on the later stages, I begin to develop interest to games that I find YouTubers play in the internet, though I was discouraged greatly by my parents, leading to a lack of initiative and increased amount of guilt trying to pursue my interests. Fourthly, in the ages of elementary school, the child goes through industry versus inferiority. At this point in life, tough training at home and receiving rewards at school start to improve my academic skills, and I become more industrial. Besides that, friends have increased my awareness on different types of interests, mainly playing together in online games. Moreover, my parents have signed me up to courses that can help reduce my anxiety, shame, and guilt by improving my social skills, along with new, healthier sports routines. The final stage that will be used in this video is the adolescent stage of identity versus role confusion, where a teenager becomes more influenced by their peers and idols. At the current stage of my life, my parents have trusted that I will be responsible about myself. Therefore, many restrictions have been loosened. I do not have any confusion about my role in the society currently, and I feel that I have a solid identity of who I am and who I want to be. Reflecting on my upbringing using Baumrindt's and Erickson's theory has helped me see the balance my parents tried to create between freedom and responsibility. This has influenced how I approach challenges today, giving me the confidence to try new things while staying committed to any responsibilities. In conclusion, understanding my childhood through the lenses of parenting styles and psychosocial development has helped me appreciate my parents' influence on my development. This topic has given me valuable insights that I hope to apply in my future relationships and generations, especially when it comes to supporting others while fostering independence. Being a parent requires communication, commitment, and knowledge. And I realize this is not easy. I may have had a rough upbringing, though over time I observed that my parents are aware of certain negative results that I have and is able to appropriately provide me with programs to adjust those for the better. Even so, they did it without prior knowledge about these theories of success and fixation. Alas, I am proud and extremely grateful about who I am and the conditions I am in currently. I am also willing to continue to improve myself as a human being through psychology.